Look at all these wild strawberries. Shish. And they are just these little bombs of flavor. Gosh, so much all over. Building a little pond, so we're gonna put this one in here. I had two choices. I could drive 2 hours to collect and drive Ronnie home after this, or I could spend 2 hours doing this on my own. So I did it on my own, and I think it's I've been checking. I think it's pretty level right now. Now we just need to get this one back in here, and then we can use what we have to build up around it. I think that's gonna be nice. Shit, I misjudged a little bit. Oh fuck. Oh, take it out. Get this edge. Is it 10 centimeters or something? Shit. I was sure. Oh. Well, let's cut that edge off and get it in. It's finally in. If I sound like I'm tired, I'm tired. I spent a couple of hours doing this. The worst thing was cutting through the grass. I think I spent just an hour doing that. And then digging out and measuring up to make it level. I would say that works. Level enough for me. Now I just need to put dirt next to it to help this from bowing out, since it doesn't have the top anymore. But at least standing pretty level, and I can start using it as a pond. Here it is. I'm gonna let the rain fill it with water, so I'm not gonna bother doing that. It's almost like it's always been here. Well, it's in, and that's one more thing to take off my checklist. I want to plant or make, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I maybe plant some plants there, and then have you know, plant something there. I need to figure out where the lowest corner is gonna be, and then I can put off an overflow there, and then I can hang some baskets around the edge and put flowers in. Maybe I can even get a water lily and put in the bottom. We have to see. There will be a hedge here sometime, so it's not gonna get so much morning sun. It's just gonna get the rest of the day sun. But that hedge is a project in itself, and I'm just constantly tired right now, so I just don't have any energy to do stuff like that. It starts to look like a garden with the flowers here. They're getting big, so I can start potting them like in their own little places. Maybe around this tree I can make like a little one around there. We have the pond. Of course, no rain like right now, so trying to make it look cozy. There's been a little bit of rain, but this new planted, I forgot to water it yesterday, and I forgot to water it in the morning before I left, so poor little thing, replanted and then no water. Poor thing. It's hanging in there, and I think it's gonna survive. It's just gonna start growing from the bottom. Oh, little one. Let's sink down. Poor thing, I'm sorry. It gets new leaves in the top here, so still not happy, but I think it's gonna reshoot. It's gonna be okay. This is almost like a weed plant, so but when they are newly planted like this, you need to water every day until they develop some good roots to deal with the new placement. This one is really happy. It's been stretching like crazy. I wanted to go like spread across here. So maybe I put something mesh or something here that it can climb on. So I could cover underneath here, I don't know. But it looks like it's really happy with the place it's been put. The rows keep coming with new flowers, even though the old ones are like, I cut some off, but like we have new shoots and it seems to be really happy with this placement. Other than that, yeah, I have been neglecting these. As you can see here, we have a lot of dying stuff, but that's also because I didn't water, so they were really dry for a while. But this one did better. Yeah, salad is so doing okay. I don't really eat salad anymore, I only eat meat, so I'm gonna let it develop some runners, and then I'm gonna plant down the runners, and then I'm gonna have new strawberries, new strawberry plants later on, or for next year. So what to do is just put them in back in the ground, and then it's gonna root down, and we're gonna have a new little plant. See here? It's already done it itself. So that's how they renew themselves. These bushes are doing lovely, and my fig tree loves neglect. They thrive on neglect, so I'm just letting it. If it falls rain, it gets watered. If it doesn't, it dries out. So like it's producing figs, so even though it's been cold and all of that, it doesn't seem to be bothered by that. And here my sunflowers are finally opening. Look at this. Oh, spider. Look at this. Oh, they are so beautiful. It's gonna open all the way out and be a big beautiful plant, and then I can harvest. But it's not that tall. We just have to see it. It got in the ground late, got a late start. The plum tree is looking miserable. I'm not sure what this is. Well, I can see that this is something that's been eating on it. I don't really care that it's been eating on. It has some new growth over there. It's shooting from the ground here. I don't know. I don't think it's been like put on another stump. So I think this one is the true tree or plum that's coming up from the ground again. This is chamomile, and they smell amazing. But look at this. Look at my apple tree. Look at the apples. Wow, they are getting a nice size. Just have to make sure that it's watered. We do have some birds doing damage, but that's okay. That's all right. You see, it's been dropping. No, it's not been dropping. That's birds. So yeah. Anyway, water it. It's happy. This plant seems to have stopped. It only has one season, it seems. So I hope it comes back next year. It's supposed to do that, but anyway. And over here, these two. And like I said, this was like a resale like they were just going to get rid of it. It was had dried out, and I took it home and I watered it, and this is what it's giving me. Same with this one. Just, yeah, we were selling it out for nothing, and now I have two beautiful plants. I put out this border. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I'm gonna have gravel all the way here, so that's gonna be parking. And then this is gonna be my wild grassy area where all the grass is gonna grow the way it wants to. So I'm not gonna mess with it. I cut this one down because it was just not looking good. I love the flowers or the color of this one. It's the same as the wild ones, but they are like light lilac, while this is like this dark purpley lilac, so that's beautiful. This one is not, you can eat the flowers. I think they called it the cucumber plant. I've had some larvae on it, you can see, but it seems like the larva is hatched. So now I have, now it can bloom and then hopefully seed, because the seeds are going to come back as new plants next year. So that's what that does. And of course we have this one that's beautiful. We have this one, and that's gonna survive because it's already throwing out these beautiful shoots, so that's thriving. So you can see the old one is not doing well, but the new one is just strong, healthy. It's gonna be like a meter high or something. Ooh, what is this? And yeah, that's the garden for now. Oh, sorry.